but emotionally gone, I get it. Not because I read it in some book, but because I lived it. And God met us there, me and my husband, not once we got it together, but when everything fell apart. And if you're in that place, this is for you too. I want to share what rock bottom really looked like for us. It wasn't explosive. It wasn't obvious. It was a slow, quiet disconnection. It was looking at someone I loved and thinking, I don't know how to be near you anymore. It was sharing a house and a bed and everything else, but not really a life. And it was waking up with anxiety in my chest and shame on my tongue and still going through the motions. Maybe that's where you are. You've stopped fighting, not because it's better, but because you're exhausted. Too exhausted to keep hoping. That's not nothing. That's rock bottom. And I want you to know God works there. This is what God did in our mess. He didn't really fix our marriage in one big, beautiful moment. He met us in the wreckage. He exposed patterns we didn't want to admit. And he confronted both of us with things we needed to own. He didn't let us spiritualize our way out of the real work. And he also didn't start by healing the marriage. He started by dealing with us individually, me and my husband. Our fear, our pride, our self-protection, and our resistance to intimacy that was rooted in old wounds we never named. He dealt with all that. And that healing was hard, and it was uncomfortable, and it was quiet. It was also very holy. If you're still with me, I want to name what healing might look like for you. It might look like finally saying, I don't feel safe and I need to name that out loud. It might look like going to therapy even though you hate talking. We went to Hope Restored in Branson, Missouri, and it was life changing. It might look like one person starting the work while the other avoids it, and staying faithful to your own growth anyway. And if you're the one who caused the breach, it looks like humility. It looks like truth. It looks like understanding that grace is not permission to abuse that. It's an invitation for collaborative change. And restoration doesn't mean going back to how things were. It means becoming something deeper, truer, and more honest. What I want you to know too is you don't have to have matching timelines, and you don't need to be perfect to start healing. You also don't need to know where this ends to take the next faithful step. Rock bottom is not the end. It's the turning point if you let it be. And God is not waiting for you to be strong or perfect or to have it all together. He's waiting for you to be honest and to look in the mirror. And no matter how far it's gone, if there's willingness, not just apologies and empty promises, but willingness, there's something to work with. What's broken doesn't disqualify you from being restored. And the fact that you're still here, that tells me there's something inside of you that still believes in healing, even if it's just a flicker or a mustard seed. And let's honor that. If your marriage hit rock bottom and you're wondering if it's even worth trying to rebuild, subscribe and come back next Tuesday. And you won't find quick answers here, but you will find truth, clarity, transparency, and direction. And this is where we walk through the mess with honesty and patience and wisdom and the kind of hope that doesn't require pretending.